Hello rail fans, and welcome to another video on the Rusty Boxcar channel. We start off last Sunday with Q029. Q029, as you well know by now, is a daily intermodal train that runs from the 59th Street Yard in Chicago, Illinois, down to Fairburn, Georgia. One of the advantages of rail fanning at the National Cemetery is the ability to move from the east side of the tracks to the west side of the tracks. And so while 29 was coming by, heard across the radio that Q500 was going to be coming northbound on track 1. So we drove under the bridge that goes under the tracks and moved around to the back side of the cemetery, and here comes 500. So this Q500 is a daily manifest train that goes north from the Radnor Yard up to Bar Yard in Chicago, Illinois. There are 4 of these trains on a daily basis. 500 and 502 both go northbound. 501 is currently rated to actually origin in Lafayette, Indiana, south of Chicago, and come down to Radnor. And then 503 is a daily that comes from Chicago down to Nashville. So one of the things I find interesting about these Chicago bound or inbound from Chicago manifests is that you often see a little bit of a different car mix than you're seeing on the manifest trains that we commonly get going to Cincinnati, the 570, 3, 4, 5, 6 trains that we get. These trains tend to have a few more of the tanker car mix. You'll see some potash cars on these, and then just some different lines. Some of the older train equipment from Fallen Flags. You see a bit of a different mix on these northbound trains. Also get several more steel and steel coil cars on these. You also get some pretty interesting power from time to time. 503 I've had really good success with. I've caught a few switching units, a leased switching unit. I'm actually narrating this on January 30th, and on the 29th out at the cemetery I caught this train pulling a dead in tow yard locomotive, one of the remote control rebuilds. And so you just get some interesting power on these and some interesting cars. So always fun. Again, you know, as I've told you guys in the past, manifests are definitely my favorite train to watch just because of the variety. You never know exactly what's coming next. If you look in the background, 29 is still moving extremely slow to the south. They are going to stop 29 here in a couple minutes, or in a minute or so, and then he's going to sit here the rest of the time that 500's moving, and then we'll eventually take off and continue on his journey south. So at the end of 500 is a very long string of auto racks. So I don't know if that's part of this manifest train, or if maybe it's a block of cars from another train that they just added to this at the rear. But a really long block, so we're going to cut this and snip it a little bit. I put at the end of all my videos, you know, in the closing, I ask you guys to drop me a comment. Really would encourage you to ask any questions you have, or let me know what it is that you like that I'm doing or that you'd like to see me do better. And I'm going to leave you with some audio of the dispatcher clearing 29 to move ahead.
NSC to Q02923, come on down there looking for signals, over. Alrighty, take care. Gonna meet you probably south of Radnor, 28 at Max Daniel, and a speed train behind him. Here we go. Good to see ya.
Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click on the thumbs up below to give us a like. Also, please click on the Rusty Boxcar logo on the right side of the screen to get a subscription to the channel. And send us a comment. Really enjoy reading all your comments, and I try to respond to each one of them. Thanks, and have a nice day.